How far away is this? This is what,
This
10
is
yards?
going to be 5 yards.
5 yards.
Yep. Just take a step forward. There you go. And just nice smooth draw back. Keep your finger away from the trigger.
Yeah.
And just keep it pointed downrange the whole time.
No. Okay.
So it's very, very long for your draw. I could tell when you were drawing, you could have kept on going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to shorten up your draw length,
okay.
and then have you shooting a little bit better than that.
Pretend like it's in the quiver. It goes up.
Yep.
And so it'll definitely stick in there.
Yep. So you're gonna have to put it into one of these slots
first.
Right. So have the tip relatively low.
I gotta break it in.
Oh yes, they're gonna be super stiff.
Oh, great. So I was afraid that it was going to be at some point some sort of loose and that it was just going to fall off and I'm going to like lose arrows. But this is really firm.
Yep.
Really tight in there. Okay. So, all right. I got the 5 in there.
Yep.
Pulling out.
That's perfect.
And then the setup is just putting in right in there first.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like that. How you
and the
two
odd
greens down.
Okay. Yeah. So the odd color up. The knock. All right. So it's the D loop.
Yep.
All right.
You want to have it sitting right in the center, just like that.
Kind of just resting.
Yep.
All right. So this is all has to happen like within, seconds.
No.
So
no, your arrow is going to be loaded in your bow, and you'll be walking around like this all day.
Okay. So definitely one in the chamber per se.
Yeah.
Have one in there the whole time because it's a lot of work in the woods.
The only time that I would not have one knocked is in the scenario where like it's a big giant field, we have miles worth of area, and I can locate that one deer that I'm gonna go try to kill. I'm gonna go try to spot and stalk that deer.
Yeah.
You don't know when that deer's gonna stand up. If you're not knocked, you're not gonna get that deer, especially in your spot and stalk scenario where you're only gonna shoot 20 yards. That deer's standing up, it's gonna be 50 yards already. If you got lucky enough that it stood up and it was less than 30 yards and you didn't have one knocked, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, it's time, precious time.
Yeah. Yep. Movement. It's precious movement. That's the biggest thing. Movement's gonna get you killed movement's gonna not allow you to kill anything every single time. Especially with the bow spot and stalk scenario. All right.
So it's in there.
Yep. Nice smooth draw back.
Oh, this feels great. Yeah, whatever you did to it.
You're going to aim at the top bag.
The top one.
The top bag. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Sweet.
First time using the bow, first time drawing this one. It's probably, I have to remind myself, I got to look through here.
Yep.
This is what I'm looking through. I'm not looking off to the side at the top pin. So that's why I made that adjustment at the last. That's great. I like that. That's even it even made it to the top bag and that close.
We're gonna shoot a couple more times though, just to make sure that everything's looking good, feeling good, is good. This time, really focus on hitting the target well. that will allow us to like. I just heard the head was a little loose.
Okay.
So I just tightened it up. That'll when you're really focusing on the bag, it'll make sure that everything's aligned with your face properly.
Square up and just really focus on
hitting the target
hitting
well.
The target.
Center of that target. Nice. Yeah, that shot really well. And shot flat too. What I was worried about is sometimes when you shoot, the arrows will be like, instead of sticking in the target straight, they'll be like this. Off at an angle.
Yeah.
Off at an angle.
Right.
Off at an angle. That was very straight. So we know that the bow is shooting flat. There's ways to tune as well. Like you can add a piece of paper in front so that you could see if the arrow is going straight, it's going to be a nice tiny hole. If the arrow is not going straight, it's going to be a wide hole. You'll see like this.
Oh yeah.
These are nice and straight, so these are flying through. Nothing else is hitting. These is what happens when this happens.
And you don't want that to happen.
No, you want a nice pinhole. That means that your arrow is flying flat and straight. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And plus I'm getting the feel. Yeah, this is like, oh, this is what it's supposed to really feel like.
Let's take a step back. We're going to go to 10 yards.
See, now at this point, I know I can visualize what 10 yards really
Always,
like.
when you practice, start super short. Super duper short.
All right. 10 yards top target?
Yep. Nice. Yep. Shot
hit?
super flat too. Pre-fitting these inserts.
Pre-fitting the inserts.
Yeah. Otherwise, sometimes what will happen is you'll go to put the insert in with glue and it won't sit all the way in. Because there's like some fibers or some strands sitting in there. It's fine. You shot good at 10 yards as well. I feel confident that when you leave, you're gonna be shooting well.
I like the draw too. It's like, you know, there's some resistance, but at the same time,
it's not too difficult.
Yes.
Where you're gonna be burning out quickly.
right.
You'll notice when you're burning out in the first 10 to 20 shots that your bow is too heavy.
Now, I should have, this is a good form, like I should bring it.
Yeah, go ahead, take that first shot, and we'll talk about it. Nice, I mean, that was perfect. What I do is when I draw back, I'm a lefty, when I draw back, I come to here, and I feel my finger come to my face.
Right.
It just gets to right here. Every time that second knuckle meets right there, that's where I'm at, that's the right spot. And then I focus on little things. This is all gonna come to fruition as you continue to practice more. This creates a circle, right? It creates this back circle.
Right.
Now your sight is a front circle. And you wanna make sure that those circles are lining up really well,
Right.
and not doing that or that, something like that. You know, you wanna have it center is what I call it. So I get back to my spot, I say center, and then my second thing that I look at is level. Am I level? Center and level. So I come back, I get to my spot, back circle and front circle or center. You'll notice that the back circle and the front circle are two different sizes. So you're never going to be able to line them up like that.
Right.
One is going to be like that, the other one's going to be like that, or the back one's going to be like that, and the front one's going to be like that. As long as it's not like, oh, I'm in there. No. You want to have it in the center of the center. So center, and then level. Come back, center, level. Okay, level is just the front hand. Level has nothing to do with the back hand. Now, with your grip, this is your grip. Your grip is eventually going to go to this. Okay, this stabilizer is going to help your bow sit. Wow, it's crazy. See how the first time you let let go, it just boom, it just wants to fly straight back. Now it's like it has the ability to find center. It has the ability to find center. So now when you draw back, you can almost let go of that hand, and it's going to want to sit flat.
Oh, okay. Center. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, right. So.
Perfect.
Yeah, I could totally feel everything that you've talked about, and applying it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And I'm not an expert. I'm not anybody to like look up to. You know, yeah, I might have a page and I might kill some deer, but that's all I do is just go and kill deer. That's what I want to do all the time. It's just go out, go hunting, go have fun, go experience it, and like not overtake. Like I'm a very just like go out for what I need, provide for me and my family.
Yes.
Do it in a very wholesome way. You know, me and my family sitting at the kitchen table, carving up a deer on a Tuesday is like what I look for. Not to go out, go shoot one real quick, throw it in the bed of the truck, drop it off at the butcher, and then go sit on the couch with my wife. Like me and my wife's thing to do for the day is to fillet crappie, to butcher a deer, to, you know, put a pot roast in or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
The whole package, just, it's so much personal. Yeah, it's just an experience.
Yeah, totally agree, man. Well, good. I'm glad we got you set up with a new bow. Well, you got your bow. Now we're ready to rock. Now we're going to go out to the woods and we're going to go kill some stuff.